bucket draws. Marlene's going to grab a couple more. Okay, our first winner is, last name is Jim, first name is Kia.
I thought you needed help reading it.
Kia, I do, is that it? Is that a Kia? Kia, come on up. And second one? Okay, Graham Becker is the second one. Yes, right here, yes. Where's Graham Becker? Good job, congratulations. Okay, let's make sure they're all right, if I can have your attention, everyone. We're about to start our program. Here I go again. I love this. It works great. Go, Marlene.
This is.
You know what? We're here tonight to support ROARR and the sustainability of their mission. Their mission for years to come, for sure. Tonight, we're really privileged to have a team of ROARR partners in attendance. But before we introduce them, I'd just like to say one thing about this evening. If you would have seen how hard Katrina and John worked to make this happen for you tonight, you'd be blown away. Let's give them a hand. They worked tirelessly for weeks. Another group of people I just want to thank really quickly is Kristen, Marilyn, you guys, and Megan, and who else?
The whole ROARR team.
Charlie, all you guys, the staff of ROARR, stand up, please. Please give these guys a hand. They have worked incredibly hard. Where's Kristen?
Okay, so sitting with our executive director, Christian Johnson. Christian, can you stand up? Christian?
She's not here.
Is she out having dessert?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. But sitting with her, we are delighted to have the executive director, Susan Cron, Corporal John McKenzie, and Nicole Caron from the Calgary Police Youth Foundation that helped to coordinate the attendance of their youth at risk. ROARR's partnerships are vital, and we value the relationships that we have formed with each one of them. John and Nicole, would you please come up to the stage and share a few words with us?
Corporal John McKenzie, folks, and Nicole Cut.
Okay, I can't whistle quite as loud as this gentleman, but good evening, everybody. When I first joined the Calgary Police, my friends and family would ask me, how do you know when someone's lying to you? Well, one of my favorites is when someone starts off with, "Officer, I'm not gonna lie." In the business, we call that a clue. So when you're driving home tonight and you happen to get pulled over and the officer asks you, "Have you been drinking tonight?" I recommend you don't lead with, "I'm not gonna lie." Now, I know that's a light way to start the evening, but in our line of work, we learn to appreciate the moments of humor, because the truth is, we deal with a lot of hardship. And tonight, it's important that we celebrate something that brings hope and healing to young people who need it, and that's here at Equine Assisted Learning at ROARR. I'd like to thank ROARR for inviting me to be here tonight to speak, and the Calgary Police Youth Foundation for its incredible opportunities they provide our youth that we support. I currently work in the MAST program, which is the Multi-Agency School Support Team. It's a multidisciplinary unit made up of 12 constables, 12 social workers, 3 clinicians, 1 sergeant, and 1 supervisor. Together, we work to support vulnerable youth and their families, often during the most challenging times of their lives. Tonight, I want to talk about something truly special, which is equine therapy. It's not just about the horses, it's about healing, it's about trust, it's about transformation. For many of the youth that we work with, life has been nothing but unfair. Poverty, trauma, neglect, instability are a daily reality for them. But these kids step into the ring with the horses, something changes. Sometimes it's not the big changes, it's the small moments of peace. One youth living with chronic stress and emotional overwhelm come to the stables, just sat beside a horse. There were no words exchanged, no instructions given. Just quiet companionship. That silence is healing. The connection was enough. Another youth that I transported here had never been outside the city. Think about that. Their world is concrete, sirens, apartments. On the way to the ranch, we had to pull over. The sheer beauty of the foothills and the overwhelming in that moment. And as that moment was happening, a herd of elk was just crossing right in front of us. Just down the street, actually. I did ask Marilyn about hunting here after that, but that's another story. They stepped out of the car. They were in total awe of the situation, what was going on. And they said, I didn't know a place like this existed. Let that sink in for a second. That day, they didn't just meet a horse, they met with nature. They walked through the tall grass, watched the hawks overhead, felt the wind on their face without buildings blocking it. Said it made them feel small but safe. The sense of awe and the connection to something bigger. That was the turning point. It gave them perspective and it gave them peace. These stories are just a glimpse into the power of equine assisted learning. It's not magic, it's connection. It's a quiet strength of a horse meeting the quiet pain of a child, and together they find a way forward. It's the beauty of nature reminding a young person that the world's bigger than its struggles and they belong in it. So tonight we celebrate the work being done and the lives being changed. I ask you to remember these moments. Your support makes them possible. Your generosity gives these kids a chance, not to survive, but to thrive. Thank you.
That's hard to follow. John has a way with words for sure. My name's Nicole. I'm a social worker in the Redirect program, which is funded by the Calgary Police Foundation. As John mentioned, we're a partnership of a constable and a social worker. So often we talk about programs and outcomes, and sometimes really the most powerful words come straight from our clients or straight from the kids. So I would like to share some of that with you. After spending a 4-week program here at ROARR with Marilyn and the fantastic facilitators that they have, one youth wrote, "Thank you for all the help with the horses. I really love Mr. Tuffy, and I hope to see him really soon." Others drew page after page of horses with words like, "Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for the opportunity. I love horses." And then there are stories like this one. We work with young people who are often struggling with mental health concerns. And this particular program was a partnership between ROARR, the Catholic School Board, and Redirect to bring out 10 youth who are at a specialized school setting. These youth often didn't get the opportunity to participate in any field trips because of some of the behaviors that might come out when they were at those field trips. So one youth who was on a modified school schedule and was only attending school 2 afternoons a week was so eager when he heard about the opportunity ROARR was providing that he worked with his teachers to practice showing up every morning at 9 a.m. so that he could make sure he didn't miss that bus out here to ROARR. He practiced and practiced and practiced, and by the time the event came around, the field trips came, he showed up early to school. He was waiting for the bus. He was excited to come and see the horses. After only his second session, he turned to his teacher and said, "I can do this. I think I want to start coming to school more often. I think I want to come in the mornings now and maybe stay for full days." Just practicing to come to an event that he appreciated has led to this student attending school more frequently and for longer periods of time. We also work with youth who struggle deeply with emotional regulation. Often they're dysregulated and unable to participate in day-to-day activities because of that dysregulation. We were a little bit concerned, how is that going to work out here in ROARR? What if that young person becomes dysregulated? What are we going to do? But one conversation with Marilyn and our troubles and concerns were put to ease. All the staff at ROARR met our concerns with compassion, patience, and zero judgment. So when we showed up on that first day, one of our young men was completely dysregulated after the bus trip. But with staff support and a safe space that was predetermined, he was able to calm down and able to rejoin the group and work safely with the horse. And throughout each time he returned, his dysregulation was less. He had less episodes, and he was better able to participate in that program and for a longer period of time. He grew a little stronger and a little steadier when he attended. These are the quiet but powerful victories your support makes possible. Kids finding confidence, finding calm, and most of all, finding themselves alongside these incredible horses. On behalf of the young people that we serve, thank you for making that a possibility for them. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Corporal John and Nicole. I think I should introduce myself as Corporal Cindy. You guys were so quiet. I loved it. Video. Please turn your attention to the screens.
In fields of green where hoofbeats play, Equine love shines a guiding ray, leading youth at risk, lost in strife. Back on the road to a worthwhile life. Building confidence, they calmly lead, helping us confront what we truly need. In trust, in respect, in clarity, they read their silent lessons sow a precious seed. The flick of a tail, a gentle nudge, no place for resentment, no room to judge. With its gentle heart and empathetic eyes, the noble horse imparts wisdom tranquil as the skies. Youth imbibes courage, elders find respite. In the horse's presence, hearts ignite. Seniors, weathered by life's relentless tide, seek solace and comfort in equine strides. As they stroke the mane, give them a scratch, their spirits restore. The warmth is unmatched. In tender moments between mane and hand lie lessons profound, deeper than sand. For youth, a pathway from turmoil to peace, where confidence blooms and fears cease. Amongst these equine guides, strong and tall, they find a friend, the noblest of all. For seniors, a joy, reignited passion, their hearts dancing in a horse's fashion. In shared silence or merry trot, life's trials and pains are soon forgot. No spoken words, yet lessons profound. What's spoken in silence echoes all around. In the horse's gaze, peace is unbound. In this interaction, truths are found. A bond between horse and soul, filling empty hearts, making them whole. To you, dear donor, our hats we tip, for each life transformed and new skills equipped. Know that your kindness, your noble act, has created a real and lasting impact. In the gallop of horses, in wisdom's years, echoing in the midst of laughter and tears. Your gift, dear donor, matters most. In equine lessons, you're our host. On behalf of every life you touch, we thank you, oh, so very much.
Hello, can you hear me? Hi, my name is Katrina Robinson, and I'm one of the founders of ROARR. And I really, really want to thank all of you for coming out tonight and taking time to support us and just listening to these testimonies. When a partner wants to come out here and speak on behalf of ROARR, I can't even say how it touches my heart. And thank you, Susan Cron and gang, for coming out to support us. I just wanted to say that validates the importance of what horses can do to seniors that are lonely, that need comfort and need friendship, and to these kids with no families, or they're susceptible to gangs. It's just so meaningful for people to come out and testify for us. And I want to thank you guys, because if it wasn't for you, this would not happen. We cannot do it without your support, and I really thank you, every one of you, my friends and my friends' friends, for coming out tonight and helping us to sustain this beautiful, beautiful charity that we have here. It touches my heart that you're here, and I thank you again. And I just wanted to tell you, from last year to this year, you helped us double the seniors and double the youth at risk that we had 2 years before. So thank you. And I think I have to shut up now, but thank you for coming, and I love you. Thank you.
She would be a drummer. She's got very good percussion.
So when I saw that, I was like, I'm dumping a bunch of tickets, and I'm like, Adam, I'm gonna win this game.
You got it, babe. Oh, that's sweet. She has actually great percussion. Like, she has great.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is John Coppathorne. I'm going to be doing the auctioneer duties tonight. I am not going to start off by telling you a lot of inspirational things. I think from the testimonies you've heard, from the video that you saw, it is now time for each and every one of us to step up and support this unbelievable cause that I think, after seeing and hearing the previous comments, this is an unbelievable organization and a worthy cause to support. Now, I'm going to have a couple things to say before I get underway with these unbelievable auction items that we have. I hope you didn't come here to seek bargains, okay? That's why Costco exists. That's why Walmart exists. Do not feel bad if you're overbidding on something, okay? Feel proud, please. We have some unbelievable auction items. Don't worry about the value. You will be supporting an unbelievable cause, like I say. So bid because you want to support. Bid high because all the monies are going to go towards this incredible organization and the worthy cause. I got a couple bid takers here around. I see Dawson Hay here, and we got Nat at the back there. So pass your bids on to them. Make sure you stick your hand up good and high, okay, please. We don't want to miss anybody. I would also like to welcome all our, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. This is innovative stuff for charity auctions, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first year that we've got direct livestock marketing systems here. Mark Sholigan at the back there. We've gone online. Everybody around the world, if they choose, can come and support. It's going to create great awareness for this organization. We've got many, many bidders signed up, ready to bid, so we will have some action. We got Saskatchewan, Manitoba, all over Alberta. So we could have this as a huge event through DLMS and Mark Sholigan. Thanks very much. And to our online bidders, Mark will assist you and tell you how to go through the process of bidding here. So if you see Mark at the back or myself, I'll tell you whether the bid's in the house here or if it's going to be online. So, well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway with this unbelievable lineup of auction items that we have here. We've got some traditional ones. And I've just noticed a lot of new faces here. And if this is your first time to an auction, welcome. You've picked the best auction to come to. But if there's any confusion about what I'm saying or you don't understand the price or what's going on, just stick your hand up and we'll be sure to make sure that we answer everything that you want. It might cost you a little money, but what the heck, it's a good cause. All right, we're going to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting off with the traditional way that we're going to start, and that's with our 3 loads of hay, 1A, B, and C. What I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is offer you the choice of picking either 1, 1B, or 1C. You can take your choice, and then we'll go down the list as we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? Let's raise a lot of money for ROARR. Is anybody ready for an auction? Yeah, let's get at it. Your choice on 1A, B, or C. I say who's got 2,000. 2,000 now. I'm going to think about where to go. 500. At 500. 600 now. I'm going to where to go. 6, 7. Now 8. At 800 now. You're out. At 800 now. I'm going to where to think about 8, 9. At 900 now. I'm going to think about $900. Your choice now. $1,000, sir. 1,000 now. I got 1,000. Now 11. Now 12. Now 13. 1,300 now. 13. Now 14. 1,400 now. I'm going to think about where to get down. But 14. I got 13 right on up here. 1,400. 1,400 now. What are they going to 14, 15. At 15 now. What do you say? At 16 now. Dawson, you're out at 1,600 now. What are they going to give me 2,000 to blow them out. 2,000. Now 22. At 2,200 now. What did he say? At 22. Now 5. Now 7. At 27 now. What are they going to out? I got the bid at 25. Dawson, you're out at 27 now. At 2,700 now. 3,000. 32. At 32. 5. 37. At 37 now. What do you go? One more time. Don't look at me like that. Jeez, it's only hay. Trust me, if I would have sold this back in June, 3,700. 4,000 now. 4,000. 4. Now 42. 45. 4,500 now. Go ahead. The more you bid on this hay, the better you'll like it. I guarantee you. 45. Thank you. 47. 47. 5,000. Now 52. Dawson, you're out at 5,200 now. 52 now. Where to go, ma'am? Sir, don't look at your wife and question her decisions. You're one of them, okay? If she wants to buy this thing at 5,700, let her go. 5,700. I got 55, Dawson. You got to be 57. I'm 57 now. You want to go at 57? I got 55 right here at 57. Anyone else? 55, 57, 5,500 now. Where to go? 7. Oh, I tell you what, cattle buyer, you're a little late to the game. 6,000 now. Now 62. 62, buddy, you started it. You better finish it now. 62, 62, 5, 65, 7, 67, 7,000, 7,000, 72, 5, 75, 75. At 72, 5, 73. I'll put you on the junior discount. 3, now 4. At 7,400, now 5. At 75 now, what are they going to put it down? But at 75, 6. At 600 now, what are they going to put a 6 now? Sold it. Alex Baum, $7,500. A round of applause. Which one do you take, my friend? He takes number 1. Do you want all 3 loads? You just want 1 load? Sir, he took 1 load of 1A. Do you want the second load of 1A? They won't die, let me tell you this. It's really watered down, really good stuff. You don't even have to water them at the same time. This is a really cool time to ask that question after you just bid 7,500. It's hay. It's going to be all right. You want the other load? All right, we got 2 loads left. 2 loads left. We're just going to sell what? You want to give a load back. So you're going to buy 1 load and offer it back. I appreciate that. That's a very kind offer. Very kind offer. So we still got 2 loads. What we'll do is we'll sell the 2 loads and clean up lot 1. Please, lot 1A. Anyone else at 2 loads? We got 1 load at $7,500. Anybody want 1 or 2 loads? I'll put it up for auction again. 1 or 2 loads. Ma'am, I tell you, you were in the hunt there. You want it? Dawson, do their people want a load at 1 for 1A? He's ignoring you. That's all right. All right, let's go again. $5,000 for, there's 2 loads left. I'll sell 1 load, 5,000 per load. I say 5 at 5,000. At 5,000 now, but I'm thinking about where to go. 5,000 now, but 2,000. At 2,000 now. At 2,000 now. Thank you. Now 25. At 2,500 now. 3,000. At 3,000 now, but I'm thinking about where to get down. But 3,000 now, but 25 for one load of hay on 1A. At 25, 3,000. At 3,000 now, but I'm thinking about where to get. But 2,700. At 2,700 now. What do you say? 2,700 for 1A. And that's 2 more loads left, so much load at 27, at 25.7, at 25.7. What do you think? Yes or no? 2,500, 7, now 3,000, now 32. Now 32, 50 cents on the dollar. Thank you. Now 35. At 35, Dawson. Now what are you thinking about 35? At 35, thank you. Now 37. Now 4,000. Now 42. At 42 now, but 42.5. At 4,500 now 7. At 47, what are you thinking about 47? You want to go, Mike, at 47? Thank you. Now 5,000. At 5,000, you're out. Dawson, now what do you get down to 5,000? He might take both loads. 5,000 per load. 5,000, now 52. At 5,200 now, but you're thinking about what do you get down to 52? 52. Sold it, Dawson, your way at 5,000. How many loads do they take? Graham, how many? 1? Mike, do you want the other load at 5,000? He'll take 1. All right, we got it cleaned up. Graham takes 1 load at 5,000. Mike down here takes the other load at 5,000. Right here takes 1 load, and Graham over there the other 5,000. That's great stuff. Thank you very much. All right, we got 1B and 1C left. So 1B is 10 large squares of horse hay, tarped, brome alfalfa mix, thanks to Brian McCursey and Campion Swartout. And we got 14 round bales, half diamond JE Ranch. Thank you, Dawson, buddy. It's horse hay, so you can get big square bales or your round bales. Lots 1B and 1C, your choice. All right, now, but I'm thinking about 5,000. At 2,025. At 2,500 now, but I'm thinking about what to get down to 2,500 now, but I say 1A and, or 1B and 1C for sale. At 2,500. At 25 now, but I'm thinking about what are you thinking about what to get down to 25 and what do you go to 2,000 then? At 2,000 now. At 2,000 on the hay. At 2,000. Help out this cause. Go buy some good hay. At 1,500 then. At 1,500 now, but I'm thinking about 1,500. Thank you. Now 2,000. At 2,000 now to 2, now 25. At 2,500 now to 3,000 now. At 3,000 now, what are you thinking about? What do you get down to 3,000? 35, 35, 35, 35, 4,000, 4,000 now, what are you thinking about? No, go ahead, 4,000, 45. At 4,500, 5,000 now. At 5,000 now, what are you thinking about? What do you get down to 5? At 5,000, 55. At 5,500 now, what do you get down to 55? Your choice, a 1B or 1C, 5,000, 5,500, 52 real quick. What'd you do, 52? 5,200 now, but thank you now, 52, 55. At 5,500, anyone else? 55, 55, 55. Sold it right down here, thank you very much. At 5,200, which one do you take, B or C? You want to take them both, 2 times the money? You can take both B and C for 2 times the money. Or take your choice. You're just going to take one. Which one would you like? B? She takes B at 5,500. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to sell lot number C. Lot number C, 14 round bales of hay. Dawson, Northcott's hay, it's going to be good. It'll be delivered right to your ranch. I'd say, what do you think? 14 round bales. This has got $1,000. 1,000 on it. 1,000 now, but I think about what do you get about 1,500 now? At 1,500, 2,000 now, but I think about what do you get down to 2? Thank you, now 25. At 2,500 now, 3,000. At 3,000 now, 35, Dawson. At 3,500 now, but I think about 35. 4,000 now, but I think about what to go? At 4,000, 4,000, 4 now, 45. At 4,500 now, but I think about what to get down to 45. 4,500, your turn at 4,500 now, but what do you go? 45, 45, 42, real quick, 42. 42 now, but yes or no? 4,200, I got 4,000 here, 42, 42, 45, 45, 47, 4,700 now, but I think about what do you get down to 4,700 now, yes or no? 4,700, anyone else on the last one? Last chance, 1C is the one. 47 now, but what do you think? Sold it right down there, $4,500 right at the end of this second table. Congratulations, thank you very much, 4,500. All right, flip over the page. If you people were here last year, this is one of the top items of the sale. You're really going to enjoy this lot number 2. I'd really like to thank Scott and Elan Lees from Sauter Glen South for putting up this event. So what this entitles you to do, if you buy this, you're going to go to Sauter Glen South. It's located 20 kilometers south of Cardston, right on the St. Mary's River and the U.S. border. Now, 4 people. 4 people are invited to spend 2 days, 2 nights in the beautiful Bears Den house on a working cattle ranch. Cook will provide you lunch and dinner. 2,000 rounds of 22 caliber ammunition provided. And catch this at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. Additions to the hunt. They will pay you to kill stuff. This is cool. If you kill a badger, a beaver, or a porcupine, it's a $100 bounty. Ha ha! That's the way the West was won. I tell you what, you want to go hunt some stuff? Gophers, and you will get incredible hospitality. Scott and Elan are going to put a first-class deal on for you. The Bears Den down there is a beautiful, beautiful house. Go shoot gophers till you go blind, and then go pop a badger, a beaver, and a porcupine and get a $100 bill in the back. What do you think? This thing went wild last year. What do you think? Who's got 10,000? Who's got 2,000? I 2, now 25. I 2,500 now. I'm going to think about 25 on the world-renowned gopher hunt. I 2,000 now. I 2,000 now. I'm going to think about what to get down. I'm going to 2,000 now. I'm going to 2, now 25. I 25, 3, now 35. I 3,500 now. I'm going to think about what to get down. I'm going to 35. At 3,500 now, but I'm thinking about what to get down to 35. At 35, you're out at 35. 4,000 now. 4,000 now, but I'm thinking about what to get down to 4,000. 4,000, 4,000. 4,000 now, 45. 4,500 now, but I'm thinking about 45. 5,000 now, but 55. 5,500 now, but I'm thinking about 55. You're on at 5,000. 5,500 now, what do you say? 55. 6,000 now. At 6,000 now, but I'm thinking about what to get down to 6,000 now. At 6,000. You look like a guy that wants to go kill somebody and go kill something. Go ahead. You do. Just I hope you didn't an auctioneer. What do you think? $6,000. Go ahead. You've done stupider things with more money. I'd go ahead. $6,000. That's 6,000. 55. 6,000. Mike, go ahead. That's 6,000 now. But where do you go? That's 6,000 now. But 55 right there. 6,000. Yes. Now 6,500. 6,500. Everybody's looking at you while you're not doing this. Cheer them on. I'll get them on at 6,200. 62. 62. Yeah, I got 62. Now 65. That's 6,500 now. What are you thinking about? Where to go? That's 6,500 now. Yes or no? You're out, my friend. $6,500. 65. 65. 65. I know you've shot a lot of gophers, but you've never shot a porcupine or a beaver and get paid for it now. 6,500. 65. I got 62. Who's got 65? 6,500 now. But I'm thinking about where to go. Team up, you guys. 6,500 now. What do you say? Yes or no? 65. 65. I sold it. Dossier away at 6,200. Right down here. Congratulations, my friend. $6,200. Thank you to Scott and Elan Lees. That's going to be a wonderful, wonderful trip. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please pay your attention to the big screen? We've got a wonderful item coming up. Wow, what an incredible offer we got. Would you please give a round of applause to Todd, Natasha Richardson, and Carrie and Sean Meigs for providing this upcoming auction item. So it's 10 days of luxury living, ladies and gentlemen. 10 days of luxury living in Casa de los Olives. It's the icon in Puerto Vallarta. You can see all the details there. 3,900 square foot beachfront condo, panoramic ocean views. You got 3 pools to pick from, and a wraparound balcony. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, 10 days of all the great things there. You got vehicles providing you service and everything, ladies and gentlemen. You love living large. I think you need to go to this one. You got to buy this one, lot number 3. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I got it, 5,000 online. Who's got 55? Thank you, 6,000, 65, 7,000, 75, 8,000, 85 now, but 9,000 now, but I think I'm going to get about 9,000. Hit 9,000, 95, 10, 10, 5, 11,000, 11,000 now. You're at 11,000 now, but where to go? 11,000, go ahead. 11,000 now, but I think I'm about 11,000 now. 11, now 5, now 12, 5. Dawson, you're out. 13,000, 14, 15. At 15,000 now, but at 16 now. At 16,000 now, but where do you go? 15,5, 15,5, 16,000. Now 5. At 16,5. Dawson, you're out at 16,5. At 16,5 now, but I think about where to go. Come on, people. This is living large. 16,5. Thank you, 17. At 17,000. Dawson's the lead at 16,5. 17,000. At 17,000 now, but I think about where to go down. But at 17. Thank you. Now 17,5. At 17,5 now, but where do you think we'll go? At 17,5. Give me 20,000 and love it. I'll live the hell out of it. 20,000 one time, my friend. 20,000. Yes or no? Go ahead. 20,000. One more time. At 20,000 now, but I think where to go? 20,000 and you love it. I tell you, there's even room for an auctioneer to go. At 20,000, I'll go 18,000. 18. Thank you. Now 20. Go 20. Let's make 20 and help out this great cause. That 20,000. 21,000. At 21,000. At 21, where to go? Yes or no? At 21,000 now, but where to go? 21. Anyone else? At 21,000. 21,000. 21,000. Your chance at a big time. I know you want to do it. Wife, kick him under the table. He needs it. I don't care if you go send her 21,000. 22. At 22,000 now, but I think about where to go. You almost were on the jet. 22. Now 3. At 23,000 now. At 23,000 now, but I think about where to go. 23. 23. 22's bid. 23. At 22 now, but yes or no? At 23,000 now. At 23 now, but where to go? 22's over there. At 23,000. I sold it, Dawson, your way at $22,000. Well, that was great, but hey, we aren't done, ladies and gentlemen. Here's another beautiful, beautiful offering. Pay attention to this one. You aren't going to be able to buy this at any other auction than this one. Any of you Cowboys out there that like a little NFL football, you want to pay attention to this. Here's a luxurious Las Vegas experience for 2 people. NFR, it's coming up in December. Check the dates. NFR, it's a sold-out 10-day event in Las Vegas where all the greatest Cowboys from all over the world go for the Super Bowl of rodeo. The first Saturday night, you will get 2 plane tickets from Calgary to Las Vegas. WestJet's providing 2 tickets to Vegas. Once you're in Vegas, you'll go to the Wynn Hotel. You'll spend 3 beautiful nights in that unbelievable hotel called the Wynn Hotel. Saturday night, you will go to the NFR. These are exclusive tickets. You cannot get them without paying a large amount of money, I guarantee you. Go to the NFR Saturday night, wake up with a hangover, get your stuff together, and go to an NFL football game in one of the most unbelievable stadiums that has been built to watch the Raiders and I believe the Broncos play. This is a very unique experience. You get your flights back. All right, who wants to go rodeo and who wants to go watch the NFL? I think it's a neat experience, ladies and gentlemen, one of a kind. I say I got 4,000 online, 4,500, 45, 5,000, now to 55, 6,000. That's 6,000, now to 65. Now 7, that's 7,000, now to think about 7, now 5, that's 7,500, now 8, 8,000, now 85, 8,500, now to think about 9,000 now, at 9,000, now to think about 9,000, now 10, at 10,000, now to go with 10, now 5, 10, 11, 11, 11, 11. Yes, you want to do 11? Now go ahead. Go ahead. 11,000. Go ahead. You know what? It's worth it if he doesn't go. 11,000. Thank you. Now 12. At 12,000 now. At 11,000 now. But 11,500. 11,500. Anyone else? 11,500. 11,500. I got the bid in the house. 11,000. 11,500. 11,500 now. But I think I'm going to go. 11,500. This is a whale of an idea. Go for a football game. Go for some rodeo. Doesn't get any redneck than that. 11,500. 11,000 here. 11,500. 11,500. Anyone else? 11,000 right down front. You're on. You're good. And I guess I just sold it. $11,000. That's cool stuff. That's cool stuff. If I got one suggestion, don't take a Broncos jersey there. The Raider Nation will kill you. They're a little weird, those people. All right. Here's another cool one, ladies and gentlemen. Here, lot number 5. Lot number 5. A fishing trip in the Naden Lodge. It's a guys fishing trip only. No ladies allowed. Bummer. Guys fishing trip. Luxurious waterfront fishing lodge located in the village of Massey. It's on the northern end of Haida Gwaii, BC. Lodge only takes 10 people, with guided fishing on a 27-foot Boston whaler boat. It's right in the middle of the best salmon and halibut fishing in the world, ladies and gentlemen. It includes airfare charter from Calgary to Sept, a 3 or 4 day trip depending on the date selected. You got to do it in June or August of next year. June or August of next year. Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the crown gold bar of fishing trips. If you like fishing, for a couple guys to go on a once-of-a-lifetime fishing trip, this is the one you want to get on your trip and your bucket list right now. Lot number 5. Who wants to go to Naden Lodge? Who's got, say, 5,000? 5,000. At 5,000 now, but I think I'm going to get down to 5,000. Now, but 555. At 6,000 now. At 6,000 now. 5. Now 7. At 7,000 now, but I think I'm going to 75. 8,000 now. 8,000 now, but I think I'm going to 8. Now 5. Thank you. Now 9. At 9,000 now, but 95. At 9,500 now, but 10,000. Now 10,5. At 10,5. 11. Now 5. 11,500 now, but I think I'm going to get down to 11,500. Thank you. Now 12,000. At 12,000. Anyone else? I got 11,500. 12,000. I got 11,500. 12. Now 12,500. At 12,500 now, but I think I'm going to one more time. 12,500. Yes. Now 13,000. At 13,000 now, but I think I'm going to 12,500 is bid. Now 13,500. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. Give me 14,000. Thank you. Now 14,500. 15,000 now. I got the bid online. You got to be 15,000. At 15,000 now, but where to go? At 15,000. 15,000 online, 15,500, 16,000. At 16,000, now where to go? At 15, now 16,000. At 16, now 5, now 17. At 17,000, now where to go? At 17,000. At 17,000, now where to go? Bids online at 16,000. 16,500, 17,000. 17,500 now. 17,500. 17,500. Bids online. It's going somewhere in the world. 17,500. You got opportunity in the house to get on at 17,500. World Championship salmon fishing. 17,500. At 17,500 now. Yes or no? At 17,500 now. But I think about where to go at 17 now. 5. At 17,500. I sold it online at $17,000 on the World Wide Web. Thank you to AJB Investments. AJB Investments. $17,000. I hope there's some fish out there for you. That would be cool if you caught a fish. All right, let's keep the ball rolling. Let's go over to number 6, please. Number 6. This is a really cool one. Number 6, high tea at the famous Empress Hotel. Now it was a men's deal, the last one. Now, ladies, it's your turn. This is ladies only, you perverts. You can't go, you guys. It's only ladies. I talked to the ladies about it last year. They said this is an unbelievable trip. This is such a cool trip for 4 ladies. Look at the details. You fly in a private jet from Springbank to Victoria. There will be a car waiting for you at your jet to take you to the high tea at the Empress Hotel. Then you get to take your personal driver. It's already picked out, the guy. He's about 6'4", ripped like you wouldn't believe. He will take you to anywhere you want to see in the city of Victoria. You will return on the same day. You'll fly out early in the morning, have your high tea at the Empress Hotel, tour around Victoria in your private car, fly back that night on that same private jet. John and Katrina Robinson, they're donating it, and Leon Derver, he's going to be your pilot and driver. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say about some high tea? High tea, 5,000. Who's got 3,000? 35. 3,500 now, but I think I'm going to go. 3,500 now, but 35, 4,000 now. 4,000 for 4 ladies. 4,000. $4,000 now, but I think I'm going to go. 4,000 now, but I'm going to go. Everybody, come on, ladies, this is your turn to spend your husband's money. 4,000. 35, 4, 45, 45, 5,000 now. At 5,000 now, 55, 6,000 now. At 6,000 now, but I think I'm going to go. 6,000. 6,000, now 65, 7,000 now, 7,000, divide that by 4 and it's a real sweet deal. 7,000, shut me down, 7,000 now, 6,700, that's a whale of a deal. 67, thank you, now 7,000, you're way behind now, that's 7,000, thank you, now 72, bids on the web, 7,200, that's 7,200 now, but I want to go, that's 7,200 now, that's that, thank you. 75, 72 bid, now 5, 72, 5, that's 72 now, 500, that's 7,500 now, but yes or no, 7,500 to go to Empress Hotel in a private jet, I tell you, that's living, 75, thank you, now 77, 75, 77, that's 75, 77, Trina, you're going to Victoria, Trina Olson, yes indeed. $7,500. All right, oh, here's a good one. We're going to sell this as a choice, ladies and gentlemen. It's 7A and 7B, so I'm going to go through each one of those. The high bidder gets to take their choice of which one or 2 times the money. So 7A is a top shelf experience for 10 people. You're going to go to the Calgary Flames versus the Winnipeg Jets on October 20th. Hey, and how about those Flames? Is Craig Conroy putting himself a team together? Yeah, we're going to be in the hunt. You want to get your tickets to that. So the package includes a 5-star buffet dinner and drinks, a personal welcome and question period with the Flames management, 10 lower bowl tickets, 10 people on this one, ladies and gentlemen, post-game reception with dessert, cocktails, collectible gifts thanks to the Calgary Flames. 7B, this is your other option. It's the world-renowned teddy bear toss, the teddy bear toss. This is with the Hitmen. So you and your friends get to go Sunday, December 7th. Check that date out if it works. 12 people in a premium seating tickets, 2 Saddle Dome parking passes, an option to take 4 extra tickets. So you got the teddy bear toss in a suite. You get your premium top shelf experience thanks to the Calgary Flames. Thanks to Green Drop for providing 7A, 7B. Yeah, we get to take your pick, ladies and gentlemen, if you want them both, 2 times the money. What do you think? How about it 5,000? 2,000 for a great cause. We should all be in. 2,000 now, but I think I'm going to go. 2,000 now, but 225. 25, 3,000. 3,000. You're out, Dawson, at 3,000 now, 35. 35, 4,000 now. 4,000 now, but I think I'm going to go down, but 4,000. 4,000 now, what do you say? 4,000. 4,000, 45. 4,500 now. I got 4,000 right here. 45. 4,500 now, but 5,000 now. 55. 5,500. 55. Thank you. Now 6,000. 6,000. You're on, Nate. At 6,000. Thank you. Now 65. At 6,500 now, but where to go? At 6,500. What do you think about it? What to get down to 65? Thank you. Now 7,000. At 7,000 now. 75. At 7,500 now. What do we say? At 75. Man, bidding like pulling nose hairs. The quicker you do it, the less it hurts. Go ahead. 75. At 7,500. At 75 now. But at a 7,000 bid. At 75 now. But where do you go? You can get your choice. You get your choice. It's 7A or 7B or 2 times the money. It's 7,500. I got 7,000. 72. Real quick. You look like a lady that likes a deal. Thank you. 72. This could be the hardest thing you're doing in your life at this point, isn't it, ma'am? 75 now. 75. 75, Cam. At 75. At 7,500 now. You want? At 7,500, you want to do it? At 75, anyone else? I got 72 right down here. 75. At 75 now. Yeah. At 75 now. What do you think? 75? 75? Congratulations. You win at 7,200. Which one do you want? Or do you want them both? Sorry? They take the teddy bear toss at $7,000. They take 7B. 7B is off the table. Cam, did you want to take... Hey, Cam Clark, did you want to take the top shelf experience for $7,000? That's 7A. You were the runner-up. I'll give you that option. 7A at $7,000. You want 7A at $7,000? You were the... He takes it. Cam Clark takes it. Yes. So 7A and 7B, 7,000 times 2. They're off the board. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Here's a cool one, guys. Here's a really cool one. Number 8. It's Calgary Stampede. Best damn show going. I tell you, it is a great one. We had a fantastic 2025. So look what you get the opportunity to buy. An opportunity of a lifetime. Check out the date. This is the first Friday of Calgary Stampede in 2026. July 3rd. It's for the afternoon rodeo. This is a suite, ladies and gentlemen, of 14. Consider this suite. 14 guests, you get 2 infield parking passes. That gets you to park right behind the rodeo grounds, people. Right behind the rodeo grounds. They take you right underneath the racetrack. You walk probably 10 yards to the stairs. This is a beautiful suite. It's gourmet lunch. There'll be some additional seats if you want it. For the first Friday of the Calgary Stampede, you get to go sit in a suite. I tell you, that's the way you want to kick Stampede off in 2026. All right, who wants to go to Unbelievable Rodeo and sit in a suite? How about it? 10,000. Who's got 3,000 and go? I got 3, 35, 4. At 4,000 now, but at 45, 5,000 now. At 5,500 now, but at 6,000 now, but where to go? At 6,000 now, 5, 7,000 now, 75, 8,000 now, 8,000 now, but at 85, 9,000 now, but at 10,000. Give me 10,000. At 10,000 now, but at 10, 11, 11,000 now. Bids online at 10,5, 11,000. At 10,5, 11,000. At 10,5, 11,000 now, but what do you think about a 10,5? 11, now 11,5, 12,000, at 12,000 now, but nobody can think about 12,000, 12,000 now, at 12,000 now, at 12,000 now, but at 12,5 then, how about 12,5? I got 12,000 at the back with Nate, you got to be 12,5 on the internet, 12,5, at 12,5 now, thank you, now 13, I got it ahead of you, Dawson, you got to be 13,5, at 13,5 now, I got 13 right here, you want to be 13,5, at 13,5 now, but what do you think about what do you get down, but 13,000 bid, now 5, at 13,5, 5, anyone else at 13,5? 14,000, 14,5, sir. 14,5 now, but where do you go? 14,5 now, but I think I'm going to go to 14,005. 15,000 now, 16,000 now. Go 16. At 16,000 now, but what do you think? At 16,000. At 16,000 now. You look a little goofy. You'll fit right in at the Stampede. 16,000. 17. 16,5. You've been right in there from the get-go. I like your style. Make them spend more money. 16,5. 16,5. 16,000 with DOS. At 16,5. Anyone else? 16,5. I sold it, DOS, your way at 16,000. Give me a round of applause. All right, here we are, number 10. Number 10, we're going to go back, do a little fishing. Gonna do a little fishing, boys and girls. Queen Charlotte Lodge. Beautiful BC at the Haida Quai. QCL, the Queen Charlotte represents guided fishing adventure. You want to take this one. It's a trip for 2 people. You're on our first Calgary direct trip, May 22nd to 25. Check out the dates. Check out those dates. Yes, John?
Here is Chris. Chris won this bid last year. We're going to get Chris to tell you. Oh, can I have your attention? There we go. Thank you, thank you. This is a special fishing trip, and last year my friend Chris was able to get this trip, and he's going to tell you a little bit about it.
Thanks, John. A couple weeks ago, I had a chance to talk to Katrina and John about this fishing trip, and we were lucky to get it. Thank you very much, John Coppathorne, for yep. And this place is absolutely fantastic. It's like a well-oiled Swiss watch. Everything happens to perfection. Quality is like beyond belief. Yes, we caught our limit on fish, halibut, salmon, and lingcod. And the service was unbelievable. The food is spectacular. There are people who have been going there for 30 plus years, just to give you an idea. And one of the great things about this place is it's not just a lodge. It's like a family tradition. I went up one day to, there's a little memorial park, and I saw a little stone there, and it had brass plaques on it. And I asked one of the staff members what the brass plaques were, and they were staff members who had passed, family members who had passed, and also guests who had passed. So that gives you an idea about how this place was really working and how special it really is. I mean, I cannot say enough about it, and it was a spectacular lifetime experience for us. So thank you, John.
Let's hear it for Chris.
Well, you just heard it firsthand, man. It is an unbelievable experience. So it's a trip for 2. Your package includes return airfare from Calgary to Sept. It's a helicopter flight in and out of the lodge. Your accommodations and your meals are provided. Fully guided fishing boat. Bait, tackle, and all-weather gear included. Care for your catch. Thank you, Bill Turnbull, and all the directors at the Queen Charlotte Lodge. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of this unbelievable experience to go out and do some fishing and live some high life action? All right, who's got 3,000? 3,000, 35, 4,000, 45, 45, 5,000, I'm to 5,500, I'm to what do you go to 55? At 5,500, I'm to think about where to go. At 55, thank you now, 6,000. At 65, 7,000. At 7,000, I'm to think about where to go to 7,000, now 75. At 7,500, I'm to where to go. I got 7,000 online, you got to be 75. At 7,500 now, but I think about where to go. 75, 8,000 now, 85, 8,500 now, but where to go, but 85, and I want to get down, but 85, 8,500 now, but I want to get thinking about 8,000 bid. 8,000's bid right there. 8,500 online, you're out at 8,500. 85, 9,000 now. At 90,000 now, but 9,000. At 9,000 now, but I think about where to go. It's for 2 people. You're living great. Flights all included. 9,095 at 9,500. I gotta get 9,000 now, but at 95, 10,000 now, 10,5. At 10,5, at 10,005, at 10,005 now, but I think I'm about to get down, but at 10,000 bid 5. At 10,5. Anyone else? I got the bid in house at 10,000. You gotta be 10,5. At 10,5 now, but I think I'm about 10,000's bid 10,5. Anyone else? 10,5, 10,5. Whale of a deal at 10,000, now 5. At 10,005, thank you, Cam Clark. You're going fishing, my friend. Cam Clark buys at $10,000. Well, we're going to go to Porter Lake. Now, you heard all the great testimony about... Oh, why don't you take that over to Cam? They get a Queen Charlotte Lodge ball cap. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Well, we just sold a fishing trip that has opulence, has all kinds of wonderful facilities, and it has unbelievable attire and everything, helicopter rides and everything. Well, we're going to sell you the complete opposite right now. This is roughing it at Porter Lake. I got to thank two really good buddies of mine, Kevin Olson and Pat Powell, longtime supporters of ROARR. They've got themselves, give them a round of applause, you guys. Pat Powell and Kevin Olson have been supporting it for a long time. They got a lake. It's called Porter Lake. It's up in northern Saskatchewan. Kevin told me, and Pat has told me, that it is relatively and not all that uncommon to catch a fish every other cast up there. Every other cast. It is a gold mine for fishing. A gold mine for fishing. This is for two people. It includes airfare. Get this, a private jet that my buddy Pat Powell will be flying personally to Buffalo Narrows. Then you get a float plane right into Porter Lake. So you don't have to book any flights at all. You go from Springbank Airport right to Porter Lake. It's 3 days, 2 nights in that beautiful lodge. It's a little rough, but I tell you, it's just right. It is homey. The service will be unbelievable. The stories that will be told will be incredible. Kevin Olson and Pat Powell, they know that lake like the back of their hand. They'll get you hundreds upon hundreds of fish. If you don't come out of there with 200 fish in one day, you're not doing a good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for two people, Porter Lake. This will be a whale of a trip. Fun and shits and giggles all day long up there. What do you think? 10,000? How about give me 2,000 and go? 2,000 for two people. 2, 25, 3, 3, now 35. 3,500 now. What do you think? What do you get? Number 35. I got 3 at the back. 35, 4,000. 4,000 now. What do you think? Number 45. Now 5,000. At 5,000 now. What do you go? At 5,000 now. What do you think? Number 5,000. 5. Thank you. Now 55, 6,000. Internet, you're out. 65, 7,000. At 7,000 now. At 7,000 now. But that's 7 right here. 75. Internet, you're out. At 7,500 now. At 75. Now 8,000. 8,000. 85 internet. 9,000. 95. 10,000. At 10,000 now. What are they going to go? I got 95 right down here. I need 10,000 internet. 10,000 or anywhere else. 10,000. 10,000. 95. 10,000. At 95. 10,000 now. What are they going to go? 10,000. 10,000. 95. 10,000. Thank you. 10,500. Thank you. Now 11,000, Dawson. Now 11,000. 11,000. This is easy, man. Just keep going, and you'll love it, man. 11,000. I got 10,500 on my left. 11,000. 10,500, and I'm going to think about 11,000 now. Yes or no? 10,500. 11,000. 10,500. 11,000. Sold it right down here at 10,500. 10,500. What? We got one more for two people. Would you go 10,500? Would you go 10,500? Pat says that they'll take 2 more people at 10,500. Got it. Done deal. 10,500 extra. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. Kevin Olson. 2 trips. You guys just got to coordinate going in. I tell you what, Kevin, your life is so much better since you've met me. 10,500 times 2, I tell you what, that is some incredible stuff. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. ROARR, thanks you so much. Well, here's another exclusive opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank Mr. Cam Clark. He owns Smith Built. He's been a long-time supporter. Cam Clark, you're an incredible man for this offer that you're putting up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like cowboy hats and you want to have a great experience down at the Smith Built shop, have a listen to what we got. We got 2 100X Pure Beaver felt hats. They're right here, right above me. There's 1, there's 2, men's and ladies. When you talking cowboy hats, when you talk about 100X, they don't make them any better. They don't make them any stiffer. They don't make them any more cute to wear. 2 100X cowboy hats, plus a his and her print right up here. You get these 2 prints right here. You also get an opportunity to go down and have an evening, a lovely evening with Cam and his crew at the Smith Built. There'll be, I've been to that place. Cam does a wonderful job of hosting. There will be no shortage of wine and food that evening where you go down to get your hat fitted for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a cool experience. Get ready for Calgary Stampede coming up. You want to be looking as good as you can, so get 200X Smith-built hats. It doesn't get any sweeter than this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, oh, wow, what an experience by Smith-built. I say 10,000, I'm going to 2,000, 2,025, 3,000 now, but think about what you get 3,000 now, 3,000, 4,000 now, 5, at 5,000 now, but think about 5,000 now, at 5,000 now, but think about 4,000, 5, 4,500, 4,500 now, but think about 45, 5,000 now, at 5,000 now, but think about 5, now 6, you're out, Dawson, 6,000, thank you, now 7, at 7,000 now, but where to go? I got 6 down here, 7,000 now, but where to go? I'm in the lead at 6,000, 65, 65, 7,000, thank you, now 75, at 7,500 now, what do you think? Go ahead, Neil, 75, you look good, buddy, you look good. They can make them big enough. If they can make them big enough for my head, they can make it big enough for yours, buddy. 75. That's 7,000. 75. Thank you. Now 8,000. Thank you. Now 85. 8,500 now. But I think I'm going to get down to 85. 8,500. Anyone else? 8,500 now. 85. 85. 85. 8,500 now. But I think I'm going to 8,000 bid. 8,500 now. What do you think? Whale of a deal. We got about $6,000 in hats right now. How about it? 8,000, 75, 8,000, 8,000 now. You want to go? Thank you. 9,000, thank you. 10,000, sir. 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Your turn at 10,000. Everybody's looking at you. Hey, you don't win many gunfights with one bullet, my friend. Give me 95. 9,095. 9,500 now. One more time. Help out the great cause. 95. Thank you. Now 10,000. Thank you. Now 10,500. It's easy. Keep doing it. 10,005. 10,005. Anyone else at 10,000? Now, where to get down? 10,500. 10,500. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to Key Jim. I appreciate your help. Key Jim buys it at $10,000. Cam Clark and all the good people down there will give you a whale of an experience. Thank you, Cam. All right, we're getting down to it, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting down. Here's a unique one. We got to get some attention paid to this one. I want to introduce a very young lady that's been around a long time. She's young, but she's been around. She's been young, but she's been around. Dixie Edge, stand up, Dixie. Dixie Edge is our artist that's going to do this next painting. A top cow hand. She just won the top cow hand at the Slim Door Ranch Rodeo last Friday. She can train and ride horses like no one else, but she can paint a mean, mean picture. She loves horses. She loves the Western experience, and she loves painting it. So, if you were here a couple years ago, Hank and Carol Schwartout donated a bunch of money, but they had to have 2 donkeys named after them. I think that's so cool. That is so cool. So we got Hank and Carol. So you got your Dixie Edge painting of Hank and Carol. It pays tribute to the newest addition to the ROARR family, our miniature donkeys. Graciously, thank you. Give a round of applause to Hank and Carol Schwartout for doing that great donation. So, you saw the painting. Well, you can see it up there. It'll be framed, ready to go on your wall. It's a cool experience. All right. Oh, yeah, it's right there. My big fat head's covering it up. Don't agree with me, Dawson. All right, here, what do you say? On Hank and Carol, you pick which one is Hank and which one's Carol. What do you think? What? $5,000, yes. Well, I think he set the tone. Who's got $7,500 to make them stand up to spend more? $7,500, 75. I got 5,000, 75. 5,000 now, but I think I'm going to $7,500 now. That's 75. You know what? I just thought of something. If you buy this, You get the naming rights. You can take Hank and Carol off it, right, John? And you can call it John and Trina. Yeah, what do you think? 5,000. Who's got 6,000? 5,000, 6. Thank you. Now 7. That's 7,000 now, but I think I'm going to 7. Now 5. At 8,000 now. 8,000 now, but 7 now, but what do you got? 8,000 now. 8,000 now, but you think I'm going to get down, but 8 now 9. 9,000 now, but you think I'm going to get down, but 9,000. Hit 9,000's 8 there. 9,000, partner. 9 now 10. At 10,000 now. 10, 11 now. 11,000 now. At 11, what do you think I'm going to get down, but 11,000. 11,000. Thank you. Now 12. At 12,000 now, but 11's bid. Now 12. 11,000 now, but I think I'm going to 12,000 now, but where to go? I got 11 now. 12. 12,000. Anyone else want to take the donkeys home? At 12,000 now. At 12,000. 11 bid 12. 12,000. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Hank Schwartout and Carol. Longtime supporters have put tens of thousands of dollars into this organization. $11,000. Oh, Hank, it wouldn't be appropriate without you having the last word. Go ahead. Hold it, Hank.
My voice in the old days used to carry, but I'm getting older. This is a great group of people. We're very fortunate. But the thing that I also see is that there's a lot of older people here. We have to bring our children and other people involved in this to make it go on forever. And unfortunately, Carol and I won't be here forever. But my donkeys will be here before longer than I am. And the only unfortunate thing is I was told to have to look after them for the next 45 years. So I put in a trust, not the painting, but the miniature donkeys.
You bet. Doesn't get any better than that couple, Hank and Carol. I tell you, their heart's in the right spot. Heart's in the right spot. Someday I wish I could have a couple donkeys named after me. Maybe it's already there. Yes, I am. All right, we're about wrapping things up. We're on lucky number 13, ladies and gentlemen. Number 13. This is a really cool deal that they've been doing here the last couple years. We're going to bring this painting up. You saw this wonderful artist doing this painting all through the evening. Give this man a round of applause. I'll get you to say a few words there. For sure. All right, I'm going to turn the mic over to this talented individual, and he's going to speak on behalf of his painting.
This was an ambitious project for the night. So this is the most, even just if I had all the time in the world, this is the most ambitious painting I've approached. My wife's a barrel racer, and the number one thing that we like to say is that you buy potential because you can't sell performance. So there's a lot of potential still left in this. I am going to take it back to the studio. We're going to touch up the horses a little bit, but you got a good idea of where this is going. The highlights, the train's going to be coming right at you. I'm really excited about this piece. I hope you guys find some love in it too.
Wow. Michael Sidoric, ladies and gentlemen. You might want to, don't leave a painting with me, man. That'll be the end of it. What a great way to end up a wonderful auction, ladies and gentlemen, with this beautiful painting. You saw it done live right in front of you, right at the back here. He's going to touch it up and put it right on the 12th hour for you to take home and enjoy in a memory forever and ever, ladies and gentlemen. All right, on this wonderful, wonderful picture, how about it? 12,000, who's got 2,000? 2, 25, 3, 35, 4, 45, 5, 5, 6, 7. That's 7,000 now, but 8,000 now, but 9,000 now, 10. 10,000, 11 now, but 11 now, 12. At 12,000, 13, 14, 14, 15 now. At 16 now, but 16, 17 now, 18, 20,000, 22, 25. At 25,000, I got 22 right here. 25,000, 23. At 23,000 now, but 3. Now 4, 24,000 now. At 24,000. Now, but I think I'm 4 to 5 at 25,000, 6 at 26,000 now, but what do you go? Sorry? $30,000, he says. $80,000. What do you think of that one? While we're throwing shit out there, man, 80,000. I got 30, 32. I 32,000. I 32,000 now. Anyone else? 30,000 right down here. At 32,000 now, but I want to go to 32,000. You know what? He might even put a frame on it for you. I think he could. A 32,000. I 30,000's bid. 32,000 now, but I want to get down to 30,000. 32. $32,000. Congratulations, Glenn. You're a wonderful supporter. Big round of applause for Glenn right here. $30,000, Michael. That's a way. That might buy you a barrel horse someday, eh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got a couple things just before we wrap up, ladies and gentlemen. A couple things, if I can have your attention just for a couple minutes. I got some important announcements here. First of all, would you give everybody that bid tonight a round of applause and that bought tonight? For 7 years I've been coming here, and for 7 years I've been just blown away by the support that this room provides to ROARR. But I got one last thing, and if you've been here before, ladies and gentlemen, you probably know what's coming down the pipe. So this is a serious point here. Normally I talk about the importance of animals to people. And I always say, you know what? There's a reason why horses can't talk, because they show people how to love someone without saying anything. Horses do that. They show you how to love someone without saying anything. So I ask for tonight, when you go home, why don't you show somebody you love them, not tell them, okay? That's what horses do. But I really want to speak on a different level tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I've been volunteering since 1985 with the Calgary Stampede. I've been around volunteers. I've done thousands of charity auctions with volunteers working. It is so rewarding to volunteer. But I want to talk about two people, John and Trina. Yeah. Here's just two people that met each other a little later in life, found some success in the business world, but that wasn't enough. The importance of not floating through, casually just kind of floating down the river for the rest of your life. These two people now have taken it upon themselves to make life so much better for not only older people, but for troubled children. They don't have to do that. What blows me away is the passion, the time, the effort, how they rally people around. Ladies and gentlemen, can you just imagine how much it takes to organize just this event, not only a year-round organization and a year-round program? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask for some donations. And I'm going to ask just out of the kindness of your heart. I have no more items to give you. I know a lot of people here tonight have tried to buy something, and I know you got money in your pocket, and I'd hate like hell for you to go home with it in your pocket, okay? So I'm going to ask for some donations. But when you make that donation, think about all the people that go down to those corrals, and think about young and old, when they walk out of those corrals, how much different their life is because of two people and a wonderful organization. Ladies and gentlemen, please would you one more absolutely big round of applause for John and Trina and their staff. Yeah, get up, get up. Thank you. And I know John and Trina want to say thanks, and they will later on in their own special way, but that was well-deserved, and thank you to each and every one of you. We have some donations, and I'm going to ask right out loud here later on, but we've had some donations sent in, and it just warms my heart. These people continually come here year after year. And in memory of Stan Grad, the wonderful gentleman, Jane has donated $25,000 to this cause. Hank and Carol Schwartout, $16,500. Thank you very much, you two. Another incredible couple right down here, Glenn and Aaron Rumpel, $10,000. Alex and Cindy Baum, who donated all kinds of time and effort to this organization, but they also will contribute $10,000 more. So now I'm going to turn to you people in the house. I'm going to turn to all you people that tried to support or who came here to support in another way. I'm going to ask, would you stand up if you got $5,000 or more that you can contribute to this organization? Stand up. I want to recognize you. We've had a large bunch of people turn out and do the same thing. Anybody else want to stand up and be recognized? Right over here. Hey, Mr. Neil, thank you much. How much? $7,500, Neil McKenzie. Dallas, $10,000 from Dallas. Max, $5,000. Congratulations, sir. Yeah, $5,000. Brian, $5,000. That's good stuff there. Michael, $5,000 right there. We'll get some people around. $5,000 right here. Come on, guys. We got lots of room. Greg, thank you very much, my friend. We got lots of room for some more donations. Anybody else? We'll get somebody around to honor your pledge. $5,000 or more, I tell you what, this has been a lot of money that we've raised. If you could think about it, oh, right over here, I can't forget my friend down here. A couple of them. Hey, Peter and Randy, good to see you guys again. Randy, how much? $5,000? Peter, $5,000. And Don, $5,000. Thank you, guys. Give all these people a round of applause. We got another one here. Clive, yes, Clive, good to see you. $5,000 right here. I don't know what we've got on our tail. Dale, he's going to put another $5,000 in the pot. We're going to wrap things up. Who's got a $5,000 one over here? Right down here? Yes, sir. You've been great. You've been bidding on a lot of stuff. I want to get your name down here. Yeah, Bob. Thank you, Bob. $5,000, and Mike's going to put $5,000. We got $5,000 right over here for Gord. Thank you. 5 right here. 10,000 from Bob says. So keep your hand up. Keep your hand up. We got lots of people to come around and make your donations and get it all verified. Get your information. Come here, old cowboy. There we go. Hey, we did her. To roar!
Thank you, John, and thank you, everybody. Cindy, this is the time to shine. We got some real exciting things to do right now, and you've got a 1 in 10 chance of winning something big. Okay, Cindy, where we go?
All right, first of all, thank you, John. Let's give John Copperthorne a big hand. This man has a passion for good causes and makes us all share that passion. And so we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Now, we have also sold tickets for this major super raffle. So we're going to draw 5 names, and the first person gets to choose whichever one of these they want. The second person will choose the next one, and we'll go right to till they're all done. Marlene, are you going to draw? Okay, so the first person of the 50 people who bought tickets. Okay, John, go for it. Okay, the first person to choose. What's the name? 7 of Hearts. Who has the 7 of Hearts? Come on up. Right here. Okay. What's your name?
Irfan.
Irfan. Which one do you choose? The Stampede.
There we go. All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we go on, this gentleman has asked that we auction this stampede off. He's going to donate it back, and he'd like this auction off. John, are you still in the house? John, are you still in the house? Are you still in the house? We need you. Efren has asked that we donate this back and that you auction it off.
All right. All right, this is a wagon race suite now we're going to auction off. So we sold previously the suite for the rodeo. So this is for Chuck Wagons, Monday, July 6th, for 12 people. So this is in John and Katrina suite once again for 12 people. Chuck Wagons, it's unbelievable to watch it from the infield there. There are foods there. You just got to buy your own drinks. All right, who wants to go watch the Chuck Wagons on Monday? All right, hey, now I'm going to think for 12 people. I'd say now I'm going to think about $2,000. At $2,000 now I'm going to think about $25. At $25,300. At $3,000 now I'm going to think about $3,500. Now I'm going to think about $35. $4,000. At $4,000 now I'm going to think about $4,000. Now $45. At $4,500 now I'm going to think about $45. $5,000 now. At $5,000 now I'm going to think about what to get down. $5,000 to watch the Chuck Wagons. $5,000. $5,000. Thank you now. $5,000. $6,000. $7,000. At $7,000. $8,000. $8,000 now. But what do you get down? $8,000 now. But thank you now. $9,000. $9,000. Now 10. At 10,000 now, but I'm thinking about 10. Now 11. 11,000 now, but I'm thinking about 11,000 now, but I'm thinking about 11. Now 12. At 12,000 now, but I'm thinking about where to go. 12, 13, 14, 14, 14. At 14,000. At 14,000 now, but I'm thinking about where to go. But at 14,000. At 14,000 now, but I'm thinking about where to go. I got 13 back there. 14,000. Thank you. 15,000. 15,000, guys. 15,000. 15,000 now, but I'm thinking about where to go. At 15,000 now, but I'm thinking about where to get down. But at 15,000, I got 14 bid. 15,000 now. Anyone else? 15,000. You want to get in? Thank you. Now 16. 16,000. 16. Thank you. Now 17. 17. Hey, guys. I got a deal for you. Give me 20 grand and we'll shut them down. 20 grand. You know what? Hold on, people. I got an announcement to make. We did 173,000 through the live auction. Give me 20 grand and let's put this over 190,000. Make it the best sale ever. Give me 20,000. We're cheering for you. 20,000. 20,000. Let's put it over 190,000. 20,000. 20,000. Don't be a stiffy, buddy. Go ahead. Yeah, 20,000. If you give me 30,000, we'll do over 200,000. While we're breaking records. I got 20,000. 25? 25,000? 25,000! They are damn good chuck wagon races, I can tell you. 30,000. That would put us at 200,000, guys. 30,000? Once in a lifetime. 30,000, let's think about the kids. Let's think about the people this program supports. I got 25, 30,000. Hey, anybody else want to jump in and put us over the 200,000 mark? 30,000? 30,000, anyone else? Oh, golly, we could have done it. We could have done it. 30,000? Thank you, Mike. $25,000 right down here. That's incredible.
All right, our next winner is the 10 of spades. 10 of spades is the next winner. 10 of spades. Going once. Oh, 10 of spades, anybody? Okay. Oh, here we are, 10 of spades. Beautiful. Which one do you choose? Ephraim, thank you very much. And Kevin's going to donate the pheasant shoot back. Okay, John, we need you again. John, we need you again. No rest for the wicked.
Spruce Creek world-class pheasant shoot. All right. This will get us over, I know this will get us over the $200,000 mark. So this is for two, a pheasant shoot. You get lunch, hosted by Don Douglas and Dale Hodgson, some great supporters and friends of ROARR. It's at the Spruce Creek Upland Club. Premium hunting grounds. Thank you very much, you guys. For two people, who wants to go hunt a little pheasant? Little pheasant. About $45,000. Hell yeah. How about it? How about a 2,000 on the pheasant hunt? 2, 25, 3,000. A 3,000 now, but I think I'm going to get down. Got 25, 3,000 for two people. Premium pheasant hunt. 3,000. A 3,000 now, but I want to get down. 27 then. A 2,700 now, but a 25 behind me. At 27, I want to go. At 2,700 now. I got 25, 27. At 27, yes or no? On the pheasant hunt. On the pheasant hunt, 27 for two people. Premium pheasant hunt at 2,700 now, but I think I'm going to go. At 27, 25's bid, 27. Congratulations, Johnny, you got her 25. That does put us over 200,000 in live auction.
Okay, the next winner is King of Spades. King of Spades. King of Spades. Anybody have this baby? Okay, going. Oh, there he is. Okay, you might have to keep this one. John says I'm not auctioning anymore. John said that? Yeah, he did.
Okay, time's up.
Okay, which one? Picnic on the Park, a Peak Adventure. Good job, John. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, the next one. We have the hot air balloon and the gold judge experience for 4. Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts. Woo! Woo! Maureen, congratulations. Which one do you choose? Okay, the gold, the hockey experience. All right, congratulations. And the last winner is this is the hot air balloon ride with champagne plus $1,000 Cactus Club gift card. 6 of Hearts. 6 of Hearts. Did you buy 2? Look at you! Woo! Good job, Maureen. Just want to say in closing, thank you so much. Thank you to John, thank you to Katrina, thank you to the staff of ROARR, thank you to the volunteers tonight, and thank you to you for making another year at ROARR amazing. Thank you so much and have a safe trip home and a great evening.